All right, hello everybody. My name is Jared, also known as Chef Roilty. I'm an award-winning extract artist and cannabis chef. Been working closely with the cannabis tours for over 3 years, teaching over 3,000 students across the US and beyond to teach with cannabis. And we're here today to make a infused shrimp Alfredo for you. All right, so here we have a bain marie or a double boiler, and we have 6 ounces of olive oil in it. We used the extra virgin organic olive oil today. And then we have 1 gram of a CO2 distillate that we're going to add to this warm olive oil. This is already decarbed, so we need to skip that process. So I'm just going to heat this up so it comes out easy. So now you want to make sure you mix this very well for about 30 to 45 seconds. Make sure it all mixes properly and you have no hot spots in it. All right, so we're going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil and about a tablespoon of butter to the pan here. As soon as that melts down and you see your butter start bubbling up on you, then you're gonna add your shrimp to the pan. So we got some nice large prawns here. All right, so the shrimp, we just wanna cook them through. We're gonna cook them for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. You basically just wanna get them till they're pink and then firm on the inside. All right, so now our shrimp are ready to go. We're gonna remove them from the pan. That's what you wanna look for right there. All right, so we're gonna use some cavatelli pasta today. Now that we've removed our shrimp from our pan, we're gonna add this to our boiling water. Heavily salted boiling water. So now in the same pan we just cooked our shrimp in, we're going to add a little bit of garlic and a little bit of shallot, which is some sweet onion, as well as some crushed red pepper to give it a little spice. So we're just gonna cook this low and slow for a second. We're gonna let the onion soften up. We're gonna let the garlic soften up and cook a little bit. You don't want to cook it too fast and burn the garlic. We want to preserve all the flavors and infuse the oil with those flavors so they'll continue into our sauce. All right, so now we've added our wine. We're deglazing the pan. We're going to cook it down until it's like a syrupy consistency. You're cooking off the alcohol and the water and bringing it down to the sugar levels. All right, now that our wine's reduced, we're going to add some butter and our cream. All right, so now we're gonna add a little bit of our starchy pasta water. It's gonna help thicken it up and make it stick to the noodles better. So now we're gonna add our cheese little by little. Make sure you melt in each addition before you add the next addition. And then you're gonna keep that on medium heat and keep melting in your cheese until it gets down to a nice thick sauce, which I'm about to show you here. And then we will add our pasta noodles to it, and it'll be time to eat almost. Now that our sauce is finished, now we're gonna add our shrimp back to the dish. We're gonna add our pasta. All right, so now we got our shrimp in there, we got our pasta in there. We're going to turn up the heat a little bit. We want to get it nice and hot. We want it to cook down a little bit and the pasta water to cook off a little bit, and it'll stick to the noodles and you'll have a nice finished dish here in about 1 minute. So stay tuned. Here we go. All right, so now we're gonna add some fresh herbs to the dish. Adding them at the end will help the fragrance come out and add another element to the dish as well. All right, so the process that we did with the olive oil, it's now infused and we want to save it for keeping for later. What we've done hasn't added any shelf life to it. So if you've done olive oil and your olive oil would hold for a year, the same thing goes with the infused olive oil. So what I like to do is make a large batch and store it in a dark, cool place for a period of time as I use it. So we're gonna take a funnel and a bottle. So now we're gonna plate our dish. We're just gonna get a nice big scoop of noodles, a few shrimp, finish it off with some lemon zest and some Italian parsley. All right, so now we've composed our dish. All right, so now we're gonna use our infused olive oil, which we had previously infused in the video, and we've transferred it into a smaller bottle for easy use. So we said this is 20 milligrams for a teaspoon, so I'm just gonna add about 10 milligrams to this dish. And there you have it. It's our infused shrimp parmesan, infused to 10 milligrams per plate.